Before Pesach, we were speaking about the laws of Tefillin. So we're going to continue over there, pick up where we left off. The Gemara Sechet Shabbat Daf Mentet tells us that a person who wears Tefillin has to have guf naki, like Arisha Bal Knafayim. What is a guf naki? It's a clean body. A clean body means what? So the Gemara says, Abaye says, it means do not pass gas while you're wearing the Tefillin. And Rava says it means you cannot sleep. You cannot sleep with the Tefillin. A person might have an emission while he's sleeping wearing the Tefillin. So either of those two reasons is why a person has to make sure to have a clean body while he's wearing the Tefillin. The Gemara says, what's his example? Like Elisha Bal Knafayim. The Gemara says a story. Elisha Bal Knafayim was a person named Elisha who lived in a time where there's a Roman decree that whoever wears Tefillin outside, they will smash his brain in. They will kill him on the spot. And he, anyways, went out of his way and wore Tefillin outside. One Roman soldier saw him. He said, "Hey, you come here, what's that?" He chased him into an alley. He was stuck with a wall behind him. He took off his Tefillin. He said, "Open your hand, what do you have inside over there?" He said, "I have dove's wings." He opened his hand, Hashem made a miracle that he had dove's wings in his hands. And therefore, he didn't get in trouble. So the Gemara says, because he was always careful for not to pass gas or not to sleep with the Tefillin, Hashem made this miracle that he was saved from death. So you see that we also have a minhag to wrap the het tefillin, some of the straps on this side and some of the straps on this side. It looks like wings. To remember also this story in the Gemara. But the Gemara also tells us in Masechet Shabbat Daf Yud Gimel that we learn from the tzitz. The tzitz is the head plate of the Kohen Gadol. It said Kodesh LaHashem. The Gemara says that it says explicitly in the Torah that he has to not forget that he's wearing the tzitz. He has to remember how God's name is on him. So how much more so the Tefillin, which has Hashem's name way more than one time. Multiple times it's written Hashem's name in the Tefillin. How much more so we have to be careful not to lose our mind, not to lose our concentration, and forget that we're wearing the Tefillin, and forget that we have Hashem's name on us in that moment. So therefore, that's why it's very important not to have Hesech Adat. Hesech Adat means losing focus, forgetting where you are, forgetting what you're doing. The Rambam says that it has to be constant. A person constantly has to remind himself not to forget he's wearing tefillin. For example, in the Shema, many times we have places in the prayers, the blessings of Shema. In the Shema itself, we touch the arm tefillin, we kiss. We touch the head tefillin, we kiss. What's the point of this? And now to remind us that we're wearing tefillin. Don't forget you're wearing tefillin. Sometimes you can get so involved and forget that you're wearing it. So therefore, that's why also the Sidurim, every page on top in Shachrit, it says tefillin, 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 every page on top. Why? To remind you that you're wearing tefillin. A person definitely should not be schmoozing random things, should not be joking, should not be doing business on his phone, checking emails, going and doing the news. You'll see something inappropriate. Not definitely not when he's wearing this tefillin. Has to deserve proper behavior. And because of this halachot of having a clean body, Shulchan Aruch writes in the laws of tefillin that if a child, even if he's under bar mitzvah, he knows how not to pass gas and not to go and sleep with the tefillin, he can already start wearing tefillin before his bar mitzvah. Yalkut Yosef says already 9-10 years old, if he knows the halachot, he should be wearing tefillin already with a bracha. He does not have to wait till his bar mitzvah. Bar mitzvah is the minhag of the Ramah that says our minhag is by the bar mitzvah we wear the tefillin. But Sfaradim, bar mitzvah is not just tefillin. Bar mitzvah is not just pictures. Bar mitzvah is that he builds his olam haba. This that he wears tefillin, he's allowed to wear before, and he should wear before, because he's obligated from the age of chinuch, the laws of educating our children. They should already wearing the tefillin if they know how to respect it, treat it properly. So there's a nice story with the Kotzker Rebbe, alav shalom, where there's a poor man. He came to him and he said, "Please give me parnasah. I have a big wedding for my kids. I have to make a wedding. I don't have money. Please, I need help." So he says, "Listen, I don't have money to give you. I know a very good guy. He could give it to you. I'll write you a letter that says I recommend people should give you parnasah, should give you money. Go to him, he'll give you." He travels all the way over there with nothing to his name. He says, "Please, Mr. So-and-so, I said, this Kotzker Rebbe, I have a letter from him that says you should give me parnasah, you should give me help, you should give me some tzedakah." He's a very wealthy man. So he said, "You know what? I'm sorry, I'm very busy right now. Maybe a different time, not right now. I apologize, I can't help you." And he said, "I understand, I have the Kotzker Rebbe's letter. Please, take care of me. How can you leave me like this?" And he left on his way. So he was so sad. He started going on the wagon to go home. He didn't know what to do. That was his last chance. He has nothing. All of a sudden, he sees another wagon chasing him. The wagon stops him. "Oh, stop." He He says, what happened? He says, I have a delivery from this guy you visited. Here is this bag of money. Take all these gold coins, is for you. What is all this? He says, he gets tzedakah, I gave you. So why did he give me back then? He says, I have to tell you a message. He said, when you were next to him, who do you think is giving you parnasah? You were thinking it was the Kotzker Rebbe's letter. You was thinking it was this guy. He didn't want to give you like that. He wanted to give you that you should remember that it's Hashem who gave you. So therefore he sent you home. When you were going home on the wagon, what were you doing? You were praying to Hashem, Hashem, I only have you to rely on. You see, everybody else left me. Only you I have to rely on. That's when I wanted to give you the money. When you go and you pray to Hashem and you had the emunah was from Him, then I'll give you the money. A person who goes to business every day now, going back to work, you have to not forget, Pesach was emunah. Don't forget, who's the one who gives us the check? Who's the one who gives us to the customers? HaKadosh Baruch Hu Himself.